When's the last time you saved money when you bought your boots? Your answer should be today. Hi, Tracy here from the Fargo Red Wing Shoe Store. Stop in October 8th through the 26th and you'll receive $30 off a purchase of boots. Yep, $30. If you haven't worn Red Wing boots or it's been forever since you've treated yourself to a new pair, what are you waiting for? Treat your feet and your pocketbook at 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo. Red Wing shoes for ultimate durability.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We are ready for the weekend. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here this morning. We'll get your weekend forecast, including your tailgating forecast.
Yeah.
Of course. Brookings as well. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning with your latest news and weather headlines. Love it when you join us live, but it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you or listen to it as a podcast. You can find it at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, today, it's not going to be too bad out there as far as the weather goes. A little windy, you'll notice that.
Yeah, you'll wish it wasn't windy, I can tell you that. Partly cloudy sky, temperature close to 60 this afternoon, which is about 10 degrees warmer than yesterday, but it comes at the price of the wind.
Yeah.
Out of the southeast today, 10 to 20. It's what I like to classify as a noticeable breeze, but not super windy. We will uptick our wind speeds gradually throughout the weekend. So we're gusting about 25 today, gusting closer to 30 for tomorrow, gusting 40 to 45 for Sunday. So Sunday is certainly our windiest day.
Yeah.
If you're looking to anchor down the inflatable Halloween decorations, make sure they're certainly anchored by the time we get to Sunday. Probably best to do so even today and tomorrow too. Temperatures will be pretty close to 60 each of those days though because of that wind. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Not a bad weekend. Warmer, but windy. Sunday night is when we start watching out for rain to move in. Big area of low pressure is sliding in from the west. It's going to cause showers overnight Sunday into Monday. We're likely turning on the windshield wipers for your Monday morning drive. Kind of sticks with us all day on Monday. Widespread areas of rain for Monday, finally breaking down to scattered showers for Tuesday. So not dry Tuesday, but we're starting to see a few more dry pockets within the area of rain for Tuesday. Ends Tuesday night into Wednesday. Wednesday will be drier. That knocks our temperatures down. We'll be close to 50 on Monday and Tuesday, and then upper 40s by Wednesday. So we lose the 60s from over the weekend. It's obviously too hard to tell for sure, but we get to this time of year and I'm like, oh, those could be our last 60s.
Yeah.
They could be.
That's the last week of October next week.
It is. Yeah, we're almost Halloween, so you can get 60s. The latest 60 on record is something like December 7th. So, I mean, we can, but it's a lot more rare. It's harder to do so. So these could be our final 60s.
Yes. Enjoy them while you can.
Even though it's windy, I think you should do something outside. I'm looking to be at a pumpkin patch somewhere.
There you go.
Do something outside. We've got some good harvest weather today, tomorrow, Sunday. Combines will be very busy, going as late as they possibly can, trying to get work done ahead of that rain, obviously, moving in. It does look to be kind of a soaker. 1 to 2 inches is my early estimation. Kind of a lot of rain.
Yeah, it is.
It'll become more specific, that forecast will, as we get closer. We still have all of Friday, all of Saturday, all of Sunday until that moves in. So for your detailed rainfall forecast, obviously watch our newscast throughout the weekend and then check in on the Storm Tracker app and they'll have that for you over the weekend. Cooler into next week then. Halloween still hanging on to a chance of showers. The models have been kind of working it out. Hopefully getting rid of it. Maybe that's wish casting in my own head, but we'll take it. I'm not going to ditch the rain chance totally. I'm going to hang on to a chance of rain for your Friday forecast. We'll see what it's a full week away. Temperatures will be in the mid 40s for the afternoon, which means 30s by the time the sun goes down and for trick-or-treating. Typical bundling up for your Halloween trick-or-treat forecast. Okay, then it's November. Wild.
Yeah, crazy how that goes.
All right, that's all.
Sounds good. Thanks, Lydia.
Okay, to your news headlines now. A former Benson County Sheriff's deputy is back in court today facing more than a dozen charges. Travis Carlson is accused of illegally arresting members of the Spirit Lake Reservation, among other charges tied to his time as chief deputy. Carlson plans to fight the charges at today's preliminary hearing.
24-year-old Kenji Moses has pleaded not guilty in connection to a deadly downtown Fargo shooting. Police say he was holding a gun near District 64 the night that 19-year-old Azim Holmes was shot to death in August. 28-year-old Emmanuel Adam is accused of driving Moses away from the scene. He's expected to change his plea to guilty on several charges on November 24th. Investigators are still searching for a third man in the case, accused of murdering Holmes. That's 20-year-old Tyreek Jones. Anybody with information about where he could be or is at should call police.
A Grand Forks Public Schools teacher is being punished after showing up to school drunk. Students and a teacher at Schroeder Middle School reported that physical education teacher Logan Steen may have been intoxicated on October 1st. He blew a .22 on a portable breath test. That's, of course, nearly 3 times the legal limit to drive. Yep. He was put on leave for the rest of the week, but he's also now required to attend 4 counseling sessions, have weekly check-in meetings, and also he's now subject to random sobriety testing. However, no charges were filed.
All right, today is the last day to submit a name for Fargo's newest elementary school that's going to be built. Fargo Public Schools is taking suggestions until 4 o'clock this afternoon. The school will be built on the Horace Mann site in North Fargo. It's going to get its final name on November 25th. After the board narrows down the options to 5 on November 12th, you can submit your ideas to the Fargo Public School through their website.
North Dakota's top cross-country runners are going the distance this weekend, and you can watch it all on WDAY+. I'm sure they'll be watching the wind closely.
Oh, yeah.
Think about that. Temperature-wise, not so bad.
Makes a big difference for them.
Events start with Class B girls at 2 this afternoon, then Class B boys at 2:45. Continues tomorrow with Class A girls at 2 and Class A boys at 2:45. You can watch both days of competition on WDAY+.
And we have high school football for you for our WDAY+ game of the week. The Central Cass Squirrels and the Kindred Vikings hit the gridiron at 7 o'clock. You can watch on WDAY+. You can just download that app onto your smart TV or mobile device.
And there's another big game happening
yeah.
this weekend as well. Get ready. The Dakota Marker game is tomorrow. NDSU versus SDSU.
Oh, yeah.
We won't have the game on WDAY. We're all sad about that. You'll have to watch it on ESPNU. But WDAY, of course, is still your spot for pregame and postgame coverage. Dom and the crew will be in Brookings live tomorrow for game day, which, of course, is at 10 every Saturday morning. The game is at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and then I believe they will also have some post-game coverage available after the game, so you can watch that. We're going to still have lots of content surrounding the game, even though the game isn't on WDAY. Also today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, much more on the Marker game. Yep. They're going to talk about that a lot. Who's going to have the edge in the matchup between number 1 and number 2. Plus the Vikings searching for answers this morning, a game they probably want to forget after getting blown out last night by the Chargers. A recap of that game in LA. Hot Mic live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and on Inforum.com.
Now's a great time to get that Inforum.com subscription, your all-access pass to all these news, weather, and sports headlines. Go to Inforum.com/subscribe to check out the deals.
Join us for the rest of our newscast today. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we're back with First News on Monday morning for you, 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to support from our digital subscribers. If you subscribe, thank you. If you don't, visit Inforum.com/subscribe for our introductory offer, just $2 for 6 months.